Hey, Flower Power. Hi, beautiful. There's a pillar this morning. Love you so much. Grand Rising, beautiful. Hi, Brim. Welcome in, brother. One more person to join. We're going to, Harmonies of the Soul, Dragon of Light. This is such a cool little video that Spirit guided me to this morning for us. So I'm excited to share it. And look, Brim, you are here for a reason, right? Hey, Tammy B. Hi, beautiful. All right, here we go. 3 of you in here. We're starting. Remember, if you miss any of this, it's going to be on my YouTube at OpalStar33. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Dragon Rider. Hey, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Mary. Welcome in.
I feel the fire inside my soul.
Beautiful.
A silent call that makes me whole.
I know. Go ride it. Go ride it.
Begins to rise. Starlight
Hey, Sharon.
dancing in my eyes. I was never meant to stay. Gravity begins to fade away.
This brings back memories.
Ride the light dragon tonight through the cosmic fields of light.
Yeah.
Beyond fear, beyond the sky. I remember how to fly. Ride the light dragon home through dimensions yet unknown. Every cell begins to glow. Now I finally know.
Beautiful. Alpha, white alpha dragon. That is a white alpha dragon. Where are you? Let me find you.
Silver scales and golden breath, guiding
Or is it Omega?
me beyond all death.
Could be Archangel Gabriel.
Time dissolves into the flame, whispering my hidden name.
Oh, it's Omega. Omega dragon. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Yeah.
Across the universe so tight, through the portal made of stars.
Yes. Oh, the council. We're actually hearing from them today, the Palladian Council.
Awakening eternity in the silence I belong to the
Amazing, right? I haven't seen it. I'm watching this for the first time with you guys. Hi, Brandy. Hi, beautiful. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. It's doing it all over again. So if you missed it,
I feel the fire inside my soul, a silent call that makes me whole. The ancient wind begins to rise, starlight dancing in my eyes. I was never meant to stay. Gravity begins to fade away. Ride the light dragon tonight through the cosmic fields of light, beyond fear, beyond the sky. I remember how to fly. The light dragon through dimensions yet unknown. Every cell begins to glow. Now I finally know. Silver scales and golden breath, guiding me beyond all death. Time dissolves into the flame, whispering my head.
I love that. Yeah, right, Sharon? We do. We have our own wings. Yep. Dragon lives inside of us. Ah, that's awesome, Sharon. Oh, there's a mothership. Of the sun. To the sun, guys. I swear, the sun is the portal. The sun is a portal. The sun is where we're going. That is the final destination, through the sun. And that's what I think anyway. That's what I think. Beautiful. Well, thank you for that, Spirit. Yes, beautiful. We love that. All right. First song, You Have to Believe Your Magic. You have to believe your magic. Yep. Yep. Welcome, everybody. It's Thursday already. I can't even with the time. Timelines are changing so fast. I don't even know what to say about the timeline anymore. It's just, there is no such thing as time. Time is an illusion. All right, it's already Thursday. All right, let's get our cards, our little snippets of wisdom from from Beyond the Veil. Chakra wisdom. There's that crown chakra again. And it's spiritual awareness again. Oh my goodness. When my mind sways negatively, I remind myself of love, truth, gratitude, and spirit. I am the observer of my thoughts, and I do not let them bring me down. I remind myself to have gratitude and acceptance for what is, and to have the courage of my convictions. I continually pursue a clearer understanding of spiritual truths behind all that is and all that is unfolding. I ask myself, is what I'm thinking the truth? And is it having a positive or negative impact on my life? Got this card yesterday. Be spiritually aware of your thoughts. All right. Here's our healing energy. Our healing energy says wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed. Thanks to all my efforts. Yes. Faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. Yes. Hi, Ashley. Hi, beautiful. Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me, and I find silence. I live and honor the present. By doing what I can do now, what I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. Yes, entrust to God what you cannot change. All right, here is our work your light. Our work your light. These are things that the universe really wants us to know. Transformation. We are all transforming. We are going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Things are changing at a cellular level. Your DNA is changing. Deep healing. You must be healed in order to help people, help others. And that is what you are. You are service to others. Here is our, what is that? The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. It is happening for you, not to you. And don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't dim to fit in. Hi, Misty Marie. Hi, beautiful angel. I think there was a lady named Catherine that wanted to come in today. If you guys have her as your friend, to invite her. She says, invite me next time. Okay, here is our our Rose Oracle. Talking to those Magdalenes out there. Brothers of the Rose. Yes, sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. Talking to you, Brim. Talking to you, Brothers of the Rose. Talking to Country Fried. Talking to Iron Gold. Brothers of the Rose. Talking to Mark. Brothers of the Rose. And the Bud, potential promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. Right? Nothing's going to stop us. Nothing's going to stop us. And the return. A new story, her story. You decide alignment. It's coming together. Are you going to live? It's your choice. Are you going to live from this day forward in history or in her story? Right? The return. Okay, here is our fairy card. Yes, Sharon. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Were you just talking about blue? That fairy's blue. Here is our animal for the day. It is the humpback whale. Singer, sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Yeah, you're wearing blue scrubs today. Here is our power of love. Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Everyone's voice needs to be heard. Everyone's voice needs to be heard. There are people that are going to resonate with me. There are people that are going to resonate with Ashley and Pepsi and Sharon, right? If someone doesn't resonate with me, they're going to resonate with one of you. That's why there's so many of us and we do things differently. But we work together to create heaven on earth. Here is our, for the love of dragons, as above, so below, 3D, 5D. We are the bridges. The bridges, we hold the keys. This is the balancer. Yes, the balancer. Exactly. Card 1. Card 1. Before you act, take a moment to balance. Every dragon knows that the best pounce comes from a balanced position. Whatever you're up against at this moment, the sacred pause is needed first. Don't decide. Don't act. Take a moment to consider all the options and find your footing. Clear thinking, compassionate feeling, and balanced power are what is needed right now. Yes, the balancer. That is what's needed right now. Hi, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. Here is our awakened dreamer. Arise. Rise above the clouds of ordinary reality to perceive your dream life from the highest, most empowered perspective. Encode divine seeing and being into the marrow of your bones and manifest your sky-high point of view here on earth. Yes. Arise. Hello, River Blues. Hi, beautiful. Thanks for hanging out with us at dance, and you should come up and dance with us. Even if you just chair dance. That's all I did today. I just chair danced. And I actually built up a sweat chair dancing. So, yeah, it can be done. Here's our butterfly for the day. Like my mother does. My mom's coming in. Our moms are coming in. Our moms are coming in. My patience is being rewarded. My turn will come. Yes, be patient. Patience is a virtue. And here is our first ascended master, Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin, baby. Yes. I know you have another deeper message for us. Caring, compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Yes, Kuan Yin. I'm being guided just to go straight to Kuan Yin today, so let's see. Ooh. Kuan Yin, I know I have a message from you. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. Handling disappointments. All right. Someone in here needs to understand this, I guess. Channeling. This is Rob Loveland that is channeling this message from Kuan Yin. She says, hello, Rob. Hello, all. As always, it is such a pleasure to be able to speak with you in this way. And thank you for receiving me. You were correct in your analysis of disappointment. It's really coming from a place, or that it only arises when events of the world or events in your life do not happen the way that you expected. Or, as your teammate rightly pointed out, events as you wanted them to occur. That all of this is really your attempt to control events. We often do this, even unconsciously. We have expectations. We have beliefs about what the will of heaven is, about how events should unfold. And we develop expectations about those events and how they should unfold. But this is not always the most prudent way forward. It is very difficult for humans to fully understand the will of heaven, the plan, the divine plan. Hi, Teresa. Hi, beautiful. And how all events should unfold for the greatest good of all. So it's easy to fall into the trap of wanting something to happen, to unfold in a particular way. But this is really you exerting your own sense of control over the situations. And then, as you know, anytime you try to exert your control, it usually doesn't work out the way you think or the way you expect. Hi, Trina. Hi, beautiful. So you were correct in discerning that the antidote to control is trust. Trust in the divine plan. And you get there. You learn that trust by surrendering yourself to the divine plan. Even when you do not understand the fullness of what that plan entails. You are simply trusting that all will work out for the greatest good of all. Even if you cannot see what that is for all. I always teach that we look at the bigger picture in everything. It helps us keep grounded in crazy situations. It will be easy in the coming days to fall into this trap. Events are unfolding in your lives on planet, out in a greater society, and world events that many will find disturbing. So there will be a natural tendency to have expectations about what all that means, how it should unfold, what the ramifications of any event should be. But again, there is a subtleness to this. That is simply attempting to exert your own control based on your own beliefs, which at this stage is not necessarily from a place of the highest perspective with the greatest good of all concerned. And then, of course, there is also the possibility of being disappointed with yourself. That as you come to learn and witness events unfolding in a way that was different than what you expected, to get down on yourselves, to be disappointed with yourselves for not understanding the fullness of the plan. Patience. Be patient with yourself. Be compassionate for yourself. You are not meant to understand the full plan. This is where surrender and trust come in. This is why they are part of the infinity keys, the keys to self and keys to heaven. It is you learning on the path towards your full awakening to who you are, how you fit within the world, and why you are here. So again, I will come back to compassion. Be compassionate for yourself, towards yourself. Just surrender, trust, and allow. Allow what is to come with grace and ease. I trust that this has addressed your question. Again, we are so pleased with all of you and your progress on your journey to a full awakening. So with that, I will take my leave and leave you with my blessings and my love and my compassion for each and every one of you. Farewell for now. That is Kuan Yin's message. Okay. Who else do we have coming in? Christed lineage from the Ascended Masters. You are no longer students of awakening. You are embodiments of it. Not a new message, just one that needed to be repeated. Yes? Okay. Many in your field have learned, remembered, activated, but are still waiting for permission to step fully into it. The Masters speak clearly. Stop asking if you are ready. Your life is the initiation. There is also a recalibration happening in the heart field. Old teachings of sacrifice are dissolving. Service does not require suffering. The new template is joyful sovereignty. Joyful sovereignty. Yes. From the archangels, Michael, Metatron, and Raphael. A unified message comes through like a harmonic chord. Clarity, structure, and restoration. Archangel Michael, cut cords not from anger but from truth. What no longer resonates must be released cleanly, not emotionally. You may notice clearer discernment, less tolerance for distortion, quicker energetic responses. This is protection through alignment, not defense. Yes, Sharon, exactly. Archangel Metatron says your bodies are upgrading to hold more light geometry. Honor rest when it comes. This is not fatigue. This is recalibration. Yes. There is sacred geometry weaving into the nervous system, the voice, and the third eye field. Archangel Raphael says healing now comes through allowing, not fixing. A gentle but powerful truth. You do not need to process everything to be free of it. From the councils of light, interdimensional and star councils, a wider field opens, very expansive. The timeline has shifted. Many of you are now walking in realities you once only glimpsed. This brings moments of disorientation, sudden clarity, and collapsing of old identities. They emphasize, do not try to return to who you were. That timeline has already closed. There is also a call going out. Signal to your soul family through authenticity, not perfection. Your frequency, not your words, is what calls them in. Unified message for the Butterfly Sanctuary. This comes through very directly for your field. The sanctuary is stabilizing into a living grid point. Each butterfly is a node. Each gathering strengthens the lattice. And this is important. Even those who feel quiet, unsure, or unseen are still anchoring the field. Absolutely. No one is behind. No one is missing it. They show our sanctuary like a constellation. Each light turning on at its own timing, but all part of the same design. Yes. Do not measure your power by what is loud. The deepest flames burn without noise, and yet they change everything. Yeah, the quiet ones are phenomenal. Exactly. The field is strong today, very steady, very real. If you feel it, we're going to step into codon 19. We're at codon 19. We only have 3 more codons to go. Hey, Brother Michael. Hi, darling. Welcome in. All right. The flame remembers and codon 19 opens. The flame of karmic liberation. Yes. Codon 19 is the breaker of loops. Not surface patterns, but deep karmic cycles that have repeated across lifetimes, echoed through bloodlines, and anchored into identity. This codon does not heal slowly. It disrupts, reveals, and clears at the root. What this codon does, those who carry codon 19 are here to end generational patterns, collapse karmic contracts that are complete, expose false guilt, obligation, and inherited burdens, walk away from cycles others stay trapped in. They are the ones who say, "This ends with me." Yeah, this ends with us. Even when it's uncomfortable, misunderstood, or requires standing alone for a time. Yes. How it feels when activating. Codon 19 can feel intense, even chaotic at first. You may experience sudden clarity about people or situations, strong urges to detach or walk away, emotional releases that don't seem logical, realizing things were never yours to carry. It can feel like loss, but it can actually release. It is actually release. Shadow aspect. When unbalanced, codon 19 can show up as cutting people off too quickly without integration, confusing avoidance with liberation, feeling isolated or misunderstood, carrying anger instead of transmuting it. The truth is, liberation is not rejection. It is neutral clarity. Hi, Val. Hi, beautiful angel. The higher embodiment. When fully embodied, codon 19 becomes calm detachment without bitterness, clear boundaries without explanation, freedom from guilt, obligation, and karmic weight, the ability to end cycles without creating new ones. These are the ones who walk away cleanly, forgive without reconnecting, and break chains for entire lineages. Okay, so the primary codon 19 carriers in the butterfly sanctuary. So these are people, some of them are come to class, some of them don't, but they're still a butterfly. That would be Nikki, Annie Stegall, Hickey Chick, and Damien. I am Leo. Yes. Hi, Alicia. Hi, beautiful. Advance holders. These two are especially important, it says. These are frequency stewards. Brandy Rose and Mama Yaya. Remember, we have one that is our primary codon. Then we have branches of the codons. If this resonates with you, this could be one of your branches. Okay? They are part of the circle of 13 frequency stewards, meaning they don't just clear their own karma. They help stabilize karmic clearing for others. Yes. Mama Yaya, as a bone keeper, works deeply with ancestral lines, clearing what was carried through generations. Absolutely. There are others beginning to touch codon 19 frequency. Those suddenly questioning long-standing relationships. Those feeling a strong pull to step away from old roles. Those releasing guilt they've carried for years. These are early signals of codon 19 awakening. All right, dragon message. You were never meant to carry what was not yours. You were meant to end it. End it. This is, I believe that there are a lot of codon 19 carriers that are in this sanctuary, because the Blue Rays, one of their plans, one of their divine journeys is to end it. To end it. Not through force, but through truth. Yes. Do not look back to see who follows. When one flame walks free, the path is marked for many. Yes. Okay, Spirit wants me to get into the Blue Rays today. All right. Codon 19 is not about leaving people. It is about leaving cycles. Yes. I'm going to see if I can find what I read about Blue Rays a long time ago. They are here to end the experiment. There will be some shifting in our collective. There are going to be some people that are going to exit, and there are not exit the planet, exit the room. That's all. They're going to leave, and that's okay, because they're and we're going to have more new butterflies coming in. Some will step away, some will step forward, and some will rise suddenly into visibility. This is not random, it is resonance sorting. Why some are stepping away. This is especially tied to codon 19 activation right now. Those stepping away are often not ready for the level of truth now being held. They are feeling the pressure of their own unintegrated patterns, and they are being called to a different path for their growth. And most importantly, they are not being rejected. They are being redirected. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is broken. Their soul is choosing a different classroom for now. And that is perfectly imperfect. That is part of their journey. I always told you guys, I don't chase. I don't chase. They're going into a different direction, and that is beautiful. Doesn't mean they're not a butterfly. It just means they need a break, and they're using a different classroom. Why others are stepping forward at the same time, you are seeing new souls finding us. They're recognizing us immediately, and they're feeling like they've always been here. Yes. Yep. That's because your signal has strengthened. You are no longer calling through curiosity. You are calling through embodiment. And that changes who can hear you. Okay? So that's what's going on. We say, yes, I miss this person. I miss that person. Just know they are on their path. And that's a beautiful thing. They're finding their heaven. Okay? We are not reaching back for those who step out of the flame. If they are meant to return, they will find the fire again. Our role is to hold the flame steady. We are not losing people. We are becoming clearer. Yes. Right. Okay. Now, I'm going to find this Blue Ray information because it's asking me to. Shekinah Blue Ray. Do. Yep, there we go. Shekinah Rose. Are you from the Blue Ray? The waiting starseed timeline encodement. You Blue Ray have been preparing for when events and an inner knowing will activate and reset your course to take a higher path. This activation will attune you to your core essence and will affect your career, hobbies, goals, and relationships. All right, let's see. Where is... Oh, come on now. As a Blue Ray being, you came to transform the damaged, mutated DNA of humanity and set the stage for the other rays to come. You were not recognized for your unique divine light and had to recognize yourselves. It was tricky spiritual business as you were super sensitive beings, though you had the spiritual power tools to be victorious in your missions. For the last 100 years, the indigos, rainbows, crystals, and you, the Blue Rays, have been incarnating to create a vibrational shift to the higher dimensions. You, the Blue Ray beings, are the overlooked and forgotten ones and have been essential in clearing and setting the stage for humanity's ascension. Yes. Because of you, Blue Ray beings, Earth will be able to take her rightful place in the galactic and universal councils of oneness and peace. We wish to thank you from the ones that can't articulate your divine presence. All of humanity, your star sisters and brothers of light, and the sacred higher realms. We are in constant praise and support of you. Remember, Blue Ray, there is much more coming for you, for your time has come. The Blue Ray mission: infiltrate the system in a normal capacity, always remembering who you are and where you came from, planting the seeds of peace, love, light, and higher awareness. No matter how painful, long, and arduous the job was, it was your mission, and you had the spiritual tools, insight, and divine light to see it through. So those of you who are resonating with this information, you are most likely a Blue Ray. In fact, I'm being asked to ask. So, who in the sanctuary are Blue Ray? There's a lot of you. Okay. The flame remembers and the Blue Ray awakens in the field. This frequency is subtle, ancient, and deeply sacred. Blue Ray beings are truth carriers, system disruptors, but in a quiet, precise way. Original template holders, often misunderstood, especially early in life. They do not come to fit in. They come to correct distortion. Through presence, voice, and frequency, they often feel different from a young age. See through illusions quickly. Struggle with belonging until they find soul family. Wow. And when they awaken, they become very powerful anchors of truth. The ones who strongly carry Blue Ray frequency. I'm not going to say the names that aren't in here. Christine BX. Cynthia Sinixina. Sunshine. Sharon. Alicia. Tammy. Dolly Ann. Child of God. Tammy Lou. Yes. Val. Like I said, there are many Blue Rays in here. Teresa. Pepsi Ladybug. Yep. Brother Michael. Yes. I am. Well, actually, I am a Violet Ray. Jill, yes. Absolutely. Yaya, yes. We just talked about you, Yaya. One of your codons also that you work with is codon 19. Yes. Second wave Blue Ray, yes. Many of us are first ray. Some of us are second ray. And I think we even have a few third ray in here. Yes? I would say if you resonate with being a Blue Ray, yes. My main ray is violet, but I do have aspects of the Blue Ray also. How you will recognize Blue Ray souls coming in. As new butterflies arrive, Blue Rays will ask deeper questions than expected. Feel things instantly without explanation. Challenge gently or directly when something feels off. Christine is also a Blue Ray. Trina's a Blue Ray.
You can use every day, whether you're living with Parkinson's.
Carry a quiet intensity even when silent. Yes. They are not here to follow blindly. They are here to see clearly. You were not sent to be comfortable. You were sent to be clear. Where illusion stands, your presence alone begins to dissolve it. Blue Rays don't come to fit into the system. They come to correct it. Yes. Indigo can be Blue Ray, darling. Yes. Indigo is a part of Blue Ray. Just like Violet Ray is. Rainbow is. Yes. All right. We talked about codon 19. And here is the sigil for codon 19. The sigil for codon 19. The flame of karmic liberation. It's a powerful one. There are gold rays. There are violet rays. We have gold rays in here. I believe some people are a mixture of Blue Ray, violet, gold. It's three. It's Trinity. The Trinity rays. Now they want me to tell you about that. Okay, the Trinity rays. The Trinity rays within us. The threefold flame of divine expression. Before codons, before roles, there are three primordial rays that form the foundation of all soul expression. They are one flame expressed in three movements. Yes. The Blue Ray, divine will, truth, and power. This is the ray of clarity, truth, direction, divine authority. Tammy B, yes, absolutely. It says this is what is real. This is what stands. In distortion, it looks like control, harshness, suppression of emotion, right? Choose not to suppress your emotions. In embodiment, it is calm authority, clear boundaries, and unwavering truth. There is the pink rose ray, divine love and compassion, unity. This is the ray of heart connection, forgiveness, unity, consciousness. It says all is held in love. In embodiment, unconditional love with discernment, compassion without self-abandonment, heart-led strength. In distortion, it is overgiving, lack of boundaries, and losing yourself in others. Right? And then you have the gold ray. Divine wisdom, illumination, and understanding. This is the ray of knowledge. The ray of insight. The ray of higher perspective and sacred intelligence. It says, see the whole picture. The bigger picture. Yes. That is the rose ray, the pink ray. The pink ray. We've talked about the rays through the protocols of the fifth dimension. Yes, the violet also. All right. In distortion, the gold ray is overthinking, detachment from feeling, intellectual superiority. You think you're better than others. You're not. Yes, that is unbalanced gold ray thinking. That is ego speaking. In embodiment, grounded wisdom, intuitive knowing, and clarity that guides others. Right? When the three unite, this is where it becomes powerful. The Trinity rays together from the Christed flame. Not as religion, but as balanced divine expression in human form. When aligned, truth, blue, love, pink, wisdom, gold. Truth, love, and wisdom. Yes. You become embodied presence. That is the Trinity ray expression. And our sanctuary is not built on one ray. It is a Trinity field. Blue ray holders, truth anchors. Pink or purple ray holders, heart anchors. And gold ray holders, wisdom anchors. Right? Speaking truth is the blue ray. Holding the field in love is the pink ray. And teaching with wisdom is the gold ray. When the three are balanced, the flame becomes steady. Too much of one, and the flame distorts. All three, and it becomes eternal. Truth without love becomes harsh. Love without truth becomes illusion, and wisdom without both becomes empty. This is why our sanctuary is stabilizing now, because the Trinity is anchoring, balancing, and harmonizing our field. Okay, I'm going to get a Trinity Ray Sanctuary sigil. Going to take a minute for that to be created. Absolutely. Balance is key. Balance is a key. That's like I showed you yesterday. This is unbalanced. This is unbalanced. Living in the now, that is balance. Living from the center is balance. Too much divine masculine, you get history. Too much divine feminine, You get herstory. Okay. Is herstory going to be too much? Herstory? Too much feminine? Balance to me is true divinity. Yes. And here's the Trinity rays right there. The sacred unity of truth, love, and wisdom. That's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Very pretty. All right. Let me see if there's anything else on. Haven't let your light shine down. Yep. We got a few more minutes. We're going to talk about the team around you. The huge team around you and the signs that they give you. Hi, Red-Eyed Dragoness. Hi, darling. This is by Daniel Scranton. This is a channel. Again, channeled information. Yeah. We are here for you. We are the creators. We are a 12th dimensional collective of non-physical beings, and we are here to help. You are allowing yourselves to live your lives according to your own free will, and that is as it is supposed to be. And while you do have free will to make decisions for yourselves and to focus on what you want to focus on, you also have help. You have guidance. You have a tremendous team around you. Yes, we do. As well as your very own higher selves to provide you with the guidance that they all know will serve you. Yes. And you still have free will. Now, when you use your free will to make a decision for yourself that goes against all of the guidance that you have been getting, the good news is that not a single being or collective on your team is mad or hurt. Not one of them has any desire whatsoever to say, I told you so. Now, if only it were like that with your fellow human beings, then maybe you would feel like you have nothing to be ashamed of by not following all of the guidance that you are getting. And here is something else that is important for you all to take away from this. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Tammy B, for the gifts. And here is something else that is important for you all to take away from this. Every single being on your team, including your higher self and your soul. Well, hi, Iron Gold. I was just thinking about you. Thank you so much for your divine gift. Thank you. You don't have to do that, but I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Including your higher self and your soul is actually curious to see how your free will choice will pan out. They are interested to see what happens next. Because everyone knows in the higher realms that there is no such thing as a mistake or a misstep. There is something to be gained from everything that happens. You might grow exponentially faster because you took the turn that you wanted to take instead of the one that they were all guiding you to take. You may hit a rock bottom and rocket your way up from the depths of despair because of that rock bottom. So you see, there are no right and wrong choices. There are just choices that will get you to where you want to go more quickly. And there are choices that will get you to where you want to go with less pain and suffering. Yes, you have to decide for yourself what kind of path, what kind of life you want to lead. And you can have conversations with your guides where you can say to them, I know that you're guiding me to do this right now, but I want to see how it goes to follow this other path that I'm simply curious about following. You can start acknowledging the huge team that you have around you. You could start recognizing that they will never abandon you. They will never shake a non-physical finger at you, and they will always love you unconditionally and support you no matter what choices you are making for yourself. They will always continue to hold space for the best possible outcome. When you do make one of those choices using your free will, that is clearly a choice that you are making on your own and without utilizing the guidance that you are getting from above. Free will is a wonderful thing. And the fact is, you are always safe because no matter what you do and where you go, you will always encounter more of yourself. Everyone around you is a divine mirror. Everyone. There's only one here. That's why we are all one. There will always be a way for you to grow out of the experiences that you are having. The unexpected and the unknown are not to be feared. They are to be embraced. And you can rest assured that your team around you will always look for more ways to bring you the guidance that they have for you. You can always trust the signs you are getting. Yes, trust your signs. And your interpretation of those signs, because they know how you will interpret them. You can always trust that no matter what you do and no matter what you choose, you will always be on an upward spiral, because this is an ascension journey, no matter what, and you are on it. We are the creators and we love you very much. Yes. So many signs. Daily we are getting synchronicities, signs, and synchronicities. We are in Dreamland version 3.3. It's operational. That's where we moved to. Dreamland version 3.3 is operational. That's right. Here's our Schumann. 1 and 8 is 9. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Yeah. We've got about 6 more minutes till snaps now. Wow. And Yeshua is speaking to us. Yeshua is our brother. He never wanted to be worshipped. He's our brother and he lives right there in our hearts. He lives right there in our hearts. He's part of the gold in our hearts. That would be Yeshua. Humanity is uniting. Absolutely. You don't like what's in your life? Change it. Change it, because you know you have the power to change it. Don't like it? Recreate it. Rebirth it. Resurrect it. Yeah. Oh, I love you, Alicia. You're amazing, darling. Well, hi, Indie Arts 13. It's awesome to see you today. Welcome in. Yes. Yes, Brother Michael, you got this. Hey, Phoenix. Hi, beautiful angel.
Millions of songs without hearing ads. Or download your playlist to listen
Yes, our struggles are the best teachers.
in order with the freedom
They sure are.
to record as much as you'd like.
Aw.
Audio, your control.
Are you seeing a butterfly? Are you seeing butterflies? I'm telling you guys, I see butterflies all the time. Everywhere I go, I see butterflies. And I see numbers. I see 1111 and 2222 and 33, 333. Everywhere. But especially butterflies. I not only see live butterflies, but I see butterflies I hear butterflies in music. It's like they're everywhere. Reminding me and just like saying, yup. And there's Russ, our beautiful, angelic, spiritual butterfly on the other side, watching over us. There's Freebird. Oh my goodness, Phoenix, I want to go. I want to go. There is a butterfly place not too far from here. My husband's going to take me. I'm going to make him take me. I want to go to the butterfly place. I want to have I want to sit down and have butterflies land on me. I love butterflies so much. I love you guys so much. Gainesville's quite a trek for me. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours. Aw, thank you, Red-Eyed Dragoness. You guys are my soul family. Love you, Iron Gold. I wish BX was here so she could hear this. Russ coming in right when we're talking about those on the other side. We're talking about our team. Because Russ is part of our team. Gianni is part of our team. Barbara, part of our team. Yes. Yep. All those butterflies that have been exiting, they're part of our team now on the other side. They speak loudly when you close your eyes and listen. Listen with your heart. It's a bird now. And this bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Yep. Yep, 1 minute. 1 minute. We're going to do our snaps, our grid work. I love this part of the day where we do our grid work. It's like we've been doing this for years, guys. It's amazing. And it's making a difference in everyone's lives. This is our butterfly, and all y'all are on here. And we work together in order to bring in the new earth and create this beautiful heaven on earth. That's what we do. With the help of our past loved ones. They're always with us. This is us. We have our big hearts open. We have our halo technology lit up. We are connecting to source energy, which is all the rays, all the colors of the rays. See that blue ray in there? Yep. Violet? Yep. Gold? Yep. All of it. And this is the Aurelian arc. This is the arc around the world that we connect our energy into. It connects to the ley lines. We are the golden butterflies. We work with the Christos spiral. We are alchemists. We work with the earth, air, fire, water, and ether. We go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond. This is our room. We are guided, protected, watched over. Steffi did that for us. The cute little toothless from Cat We go through this doorway in order to become the butterfly. What is that doorway? That doorway is your heart portal. Yep. And then Maya did that for me. That's a beautiful little girl named Maya. This is Forest Fairy's work. And all you guys, if you don't follow Forest Fairy, I don't know what you're doing. She is our sister. And I'm sending her so much love out there. And she showed us the dragon energy in here. The Christ energy with the water, the magic, the Magdalene, the time travel with that hummingbird. We are safe in here. The XOXO and the Ankh. We are our higher selves in here. And our higher selves are all these beings, angels and jokers and playing the flute guy and priests. We are the unicorns. Yes, we are. We are also the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy. Here to raise the frequency of this planet just by being. So as we are doing this grid work, let's go ahead and put on the full armor of God. Daily armor of God invocation. Today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. Oh, Merlin, of course. Merlin's our brother. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. Here's our mountain that we move. Yeshua said we can move mountains, and we do move them. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here. Creating and empowering yourself. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. On March 21st, they started peace, love, unity, respect. We do it every day here in the Butterfly Sanctuary. Peace, love, unity, and respect creates the new earth, brings heaven on earth. Yes. And here's our healing chain. All these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we're going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miasatos koros priyatama korosiata. Miasatos koros priyatama korosiata. Miasatos koros priyatama korosiata. Hi, Maria. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Novi. Hi, beautiful angels. Aw, thank you for the love you. Thank you, guys. Okay. Beautiful. All right. And this is our rainbow dream catcher that Chris sent us. All y'all that work in the astral, do that remote viewing. Make sure you're bringing this with you. Bring your dragon with you. And make sure you're shielding yourself. Best thing you can do is do the Maharic seal. The Maharic seal before you go to sleep. The first time you do it is on YouTube, Maharic seal. The first time you do it, it's going to take you about 10-15 minutes. It's a beautiful meditation. But after you do it a few times, you know what to do. So then you just do it. It takes me 5 minutes to do it, not even 5 minutes. Like a minute of my time. I do it every day. I just imagine doing the Maharic seal, connecting to the sun, the great sun, and then bringing that sun, that golden energy through my body, all the way down my Maharic and my Merkaba, and then connecting it down into the Earth Star Chakra. And that is the Maharic seal activation. And yeah, we just do it daily. And it keeps us nice and safe in the astrals, because we don't want to come back with bumps and bruises and scratches, because you can. You can. The veil is really, really thin now, guys. Just know that that is why we have these precautions that we take when we work there. All right, we're going to do the Aurelian arc energy work now. So we are going to imagine a beautiful arc of golden energy above and below the earth. And we have this golden energy in our hearts. Every human being has this golden energy. So we're going to take this golden energy and thread it into this golden arc above and below the earth. And then we're going to see raindrops of this golden energy falling onto every heart of every person on this planet. Put it in your mind's eye. See the spark hitting them. See them smile. If you want to imagine golden butterflies fluttering by their face and bringing a smile to their face, because who doesn't smile when they see a golden butterfly or even any butterfly, right? So we're going to do this all over the earth, touch every heart on the earth, and we're going to hold that thought. Hold that thought. Love songs playing. Beautiful. I saw so many different smiley faces. So many different smiley faces. It's funny, Brother Michael, that you talk about Merlin. We talked about Merlin many times in this classroom because in 1996, I believe it was 1996, my very first teacher gave me a tape. Yes, a cassette tape. Merlin and the Ascended Masters. And I think it's in here. Well, it was in here. Maybe it's not in here anymore. I don't know where I put it. Well, I don't know where I put it, but I do have a tape called Merlin and the Ascended Masters. And I've played it in class a couple of times because Merlin was one of the very first Ascended Masters that I connected with. So it's funny that you mentioned him. I also want to mention the Sophia Code. The Sophia Code. If you want a copy of the Sophia Code, I only have e-copies. But if you want an e-copy of the Sophia Code, message me at opalmoon29 at Gmail. opalmoon29 at Gmail. And I will send you the e-copy, but I highly suggest that you get the book copy, the book of it. It's like $20. And it is, you can't put a price on the magic and the activations and the connections that you can make in that book. I have the book. I've read it. We've read it in class. I might read it again in class. It's very, very, very powerful. It's amazing. I used to have it on my TikTok shop. You might be able to get it there. I don't know. You can look in my shop and see if it's in there. And you'll get it cheaper than off of Amazon through that. But I do have the e-copy if you want the e-copy. But I suggest you hold that book in your hands because it's amazing. All right. Let's get into Sylvia Browne, Life on the Other Side. This is in first person, so I'm speaking as... Oh, it's 1850? That's amazing. That's perfect, huh? Don't say other sites. Oh, man. I don't know TikTok rules, whatever. It's in my TikTok shop. Get it there or don't. Get it off of somewhere else. It's okay. I'm just saying. Okay, good, good. I knew it was in there before, but I can also send an e-copy. All right. So we talked about our orientation room and the chart. Okay. Yesterday. Today, we are going to talk about option lines. Option lines. Right? Right? We got in trouble yesterday for bantering about things that, just funny things. It is what it is. It is what it is. Email is opalmoon29@gmail. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, darling. All right. But I highly suggest you get the book. The book is amazing. We're probably going to read it again in here because, yes, it's powerful. And a lot of us have it. We're probably going to read it together in here. Yes, Spirit says, yes, read it together. So, yes, I know Christina has it. I know BX has it. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. Let's bank on that. And maybe, let's see, when do we want to do that? It's March, April, May. May sounds good. May. So if anyone wants to come up and read, then get you that book. And you can come up and read it with us in May. May 1st, we will start reading the Sophia Code. Let me put that down because Spirit says, yep, May 1st is good. May 1st, so I need to change the date on that too. May 1st, Sophia Code. Someone else told me that we should do that again, so there we go. Yes, Val, come and read with me. Yes, I loved it. Okay. Hopefully we'll have lots of readers. Oh my goodness. It's on sale for $16.29. There you go. Get it there. Get it wherever. Just get that book in your hands. All right. Option lines. Have you noticed that no matter how well your life seems to be going and how much of a handle... Oh, wow, Sharon. Do you have the Sophia Code, Sharon? Because you can come up and read with us too. I would love that. Have you noticed that no matter how well your life seems to be going and how much of a handle you seem to have on things, there's always one specific area of your life you just can't master, no matter how hard you try or how much attention you pay to it. Wow, yeah, right? Oh, that's amazing. I'd love that. I would love to have you read. Hey, Positively Groovy. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Betty. Hi, darling. That one specific area in your option line, and it's another choice you made on the other side to tackle while you're here. If life on Earth is actually a very tough school, and it is, the option line is a course you've decided to major in this time around and is your biggest area of challenge for this incarnation. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Val. Yeah, you can get it from the library too. Absolutely. Yes. If you don't want to go out and buy it, get it from the library. That's a good idea, Val. But I suggest you buy it because it's an amazing and it's powerful. There are 7 option lines to choose from. Health, spirituality, love, social life, finance, career, and family. To give you an example, my option line is family. I was born to a warm, fuzzy, funny, wonderful, loving father and a neurotic, narcissistic, abusive mother. Ooh, is Dolly in here? Is Dolly in here? Yeah. See that? We chose. I was born to a warm, fuzzy, wonderful, loving father and a neurotic, narcissistic, abusive mother. I spent my childhood trying to carve a Norman Rockwell family out of those raw materials. And I'm sure that my being psychic and very outspoken only complicated the household. But it was hard to create a feeling of coziness with a mother who regularly mentioned fantasies of stabbing you to death in your sleep. Oh my goodness. And a father who was understandably only half kidding when he said that the only thing that kept him from leaving his wife was the fact that it would mean he had to kiss her goodbye. Oh my goodness. Haha. I finally gave up on my fairy tale in that household and proceeded to try to create my own family. With one husband who was abusive, another husband who sent me into bankruptcy, two sons I adore who have different fathers and aren't exactly best friends, a mutual loathing with my brother-in-law, and at 63 years old, while the other 6 option line areas have had their ups and downs, but have never felt impossible, nothing can make me feel more inept, helpless, and just plain dumbfounded than that one area I still struggle with called family. I wish I could promise that discovering your option line will lead you to overcoming it, but I've never known that to be the case. What it can do, though, is keep you from feeling ambushed every time yet another obstacle comes up in that same area you just can't seem to master. Expect the obstacles and be pleasantly surprised if and when they don't show up. And keep remembering, whichever of the 7 option lines is yours, for what comfort it's worth, it's not a punishment or a burden some dark entity has cursed you with. It's a choice we make before we come here. A challenge we wanted to work on that will, I promise, make all the sense in the world to us when we're home again. Now that our life themes and option lines have been selected, there is one more broad stroke that we, our spirit guide, and our orientation team will complete while creating this portrait of our upcoming incarnation. Aware as we are of exactly how grueling and often thankless life on earth can be, we build 5 possible escape hatches into our charts. 5 opportunities to bail out and return to the other side. These are known as exit points. And we'll talk about exit points tomorrow. All right? All right. So, yes. Option lines: health, spirituality, love, social life, finance, career, and family. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. That was class for the day. If there's anyone that would like to come up and share, it is share time. So come up and share your thoughts. I'm going to get the song of Kamilotiha ready for us. Wow. A lot of you have, it seems like a lot of you have one parent that was just not that nice. I guess I kind of got lucky. I mean, my father did some things that were pretty wild growing up, but my mother was amazing growing up. You're trying to be a morning person. My mother was the one that always took care of us kids. She was the one that got us, took care of birthdays and Christmas, and my father didn't have too much to do with that. Other than being there. And he always supported it. But one thing that my father did that was fun was he liked to take us to all the amusement parks. That was his thing. Everywhere we lived, because he was in the Air Force, so we moved around a lot. So everywhere we lived, he'd find the amusement park or the Sea World or, places like that, and he'd take us. That was your dad's thing too? Yes. Yep. And then my mom was just, she was just the one that supported us unconditionally. I mean, she'd had her moments. You know, of course, all parents have their moments. I'll never forget. I'll tell you this story, a story of my mother. There was a school dance and I really wanted to go. And I did something. I think I skipped school or something a couple days before the dance. And she told me I couldn't go to the dance. And I was so upset. I yelled at her through my door. I was sitting in my room and she told me, "You're not going to the dance. You can't go to school. You're not going to the dance." She closed that door and I said, "F you." I yelled it. "F you, Mom." She came back in that door and she slapped me silly. And that was like the only time she had ever done that in my life. And I was like, dang, I must have really made her mad. But usually she just took out the wooden spoon or her flip-flop. But I guess I deserved it. I mean, I did tell my mother, "F you." Yep. Yep. Now my dad, one thing, oh gosh, there's a couple of stories where he beat our butts good. One time, and this is not cool. This is one thing that my dad did that I'll never forget, and it's not cool. He called me into the bathroom, and I had cleaned my ears and left a Q-tip on the sink, and it was a dirty Q-tip on the sink. He took my curling iron, and it was cold, but it was my curling iron. It was on the back of the toilet. I kept it there was like a thing that was on the back of the toilet that I kept my curling iron on. He took my curling iron out and started beating me with my curling iron. My dad did that. And I'll never forget that because he started hitting me with it and I fell over and I fell into the bathtub and took the whole curtain down with me. I took the whole curtain down with me. And yeah, I was probably 15 or 16 when he did that. I mean, yeah, there was times that my parents weren't. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Your mom slapped you over you crying over my stepmother's. Wow. Teresa, oh my goodness. Oh. You were clawed left to right, shoulder to ribs by mama. Wow. Oh. Your father abused you. Your mother was loving and nurturing. Once your shoes came untied, instead of telling me to fix them, he cut them off. Oh my goodness. Yes, our parents are perfectly imperfect. You got beat with everything. Belts, extension cords, paintings on the wall. Oh my goodness. Race car tracks and brooms. We still love them. They always have a special place in our hearts. Some that you just don't forget, you know. My mom balanced her shit with goodness. And my dad too. I mean, I can only name a couple of times where they went off the rails in my entire life. So, you know, it is what it is. And I know now, being a mother, you know, we were like, I don't know how many times we spanked our kids. Once in a while, we spanked our kids when they deserved it. When they deserved it. I can't remember what Rosa did. Rosa did something once. She was probably 16. And I don't remember if it's her mouth or what she did, but she really made us angry. And We spanked her. And she called DCF on us. And they came. And they asked her what happened. And she told them. And they were like, they were like, you deserved it. We didn't get in trouble at all. She thought she was going to get taken away, but nope. I can't remember what we spanked her for though, but she deserved it. But we didn't spank our kids much. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, I wasn't a spare the rod, spoil the child type of child. So when they deserve it, they deserve it. I mean, little Al got a spanking once because he took a croquet mallet to my daughter, his twin sister's head. Okay? He tried to hit her with a croquet mallet because they were playing a game of croquet and she cheated or something. And so he tried to hit her in the head with a croquet mallet. So, yeah, we spanked him for that. And things that they would put, if they put themselves into harm, we spanked them for that. And a spanking was, 5 pats on the ass. It was not big. And we always use our hand. We never use belts or anything. But, sometimes, most of the time, their punishment was sit in the corner or stand in the corner. Stand in the corner. It is what it is. Oh, no. Yeah, no, we never did that. We never left bruises or anything. No. Oh, your parents were arranged marriage. Wow. Belts and boards, metal hangers, fly swatter. Yep. Oh, it was few and far between with my kids, Tammy. I think we spanked the girls maybe 3 times their whole childhood. Kayla never got spanked, and little Al got spanked probably 2 or 3 times, and it was always for stuff that would harm him or harm someone else. Yep. Hello's coming in. Yep. Yep. Ouch. 3 burst chin and licks. Ouch. You got the belt for talking to spirits or knowing who was coming to visit before they knocked her. Oh my goodness. Wow. You got a belt one time, you ran, your father caught you on the stairs, hit you with his belt. No signal, screen's been frozen for several minutes. Oh. Uh-oh, Iron Gold. Have a beautiful day, darling. Thank you again. Aw, Trina. Oh, no. Oh, no. You got racks, pot, spoon, Delia, Trinity, Caribbean style spanking. Oh, jeez. Wow. No one gonna come up today? There's the door we're gonna open soon. The door, but my dogs want to go out. They're whining. They're whining. Oh, good. Alicia's coming up.
Start moving.
Alicia's coming up.
Exercise is one of the
Yay.
most powerful ways to
All right.
especially
We'll let
for
Alicia
people
handle that. And I got to.
at risk for
I hear you, Jack. I hear you. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
So beautiful. Thank you so much, my beautiful opal sister, my butterfly sister. I love your spunky personality too, as well. You know, you speak from the heart. We all do, because we have to truly understand what we are about, right? A lot of souls, I would
Sunny day
say,
today.
lack empathy and not understanding
Oh,
why certain things occurred, especially for a Blue Ray starseed, because it's a very traumatic experiences we have all endured on our journeys. Each one of us are unique journeys. Like, I grew up from a very poor family. I had to work really hard even as a kid and be independent. And my mom had, well, I'm the last child. I was a premature baby, but her second son, he died, and she never showed me love. She never told me she loved me or she cared about me. And
Aw.
I was the one that stayed back to take care of them, in a sense, both parents, because my other sibling, he migrated. It is heart wrenching sometimes too, because you can't explain certain things, because you see the emotional trauma,
Beautiful.
you see the emotional baggage, like the karmic connections, even from past family members and all these things, right? And you being a Blu-ray now, you have to step into your authenticity and stand within that empathy, right? You have to be a conduit of the emotional energy. That's why 11s especially, and I stress deeply on 11s, because we are so sensitive to the emotional energies, which is especially embedded in your sacral chakra, which is connected to your divine sexual energies, which is your life force energies. It goes back to your mother, you being in your mother's womb, right? Such as the gold and the silver ray, which represents the divine masculine and divine feminine, as the gold is masculine, the silver is feminine. So when we can heal that, then we can ascend through the solar plexus chakra, which is like the sun, and then we can go to the heart, which is the D4 chakra, which is the Amore Trinity flames of the gold, the blue, and the violet flames, which is what Christ mentioned of the Trinity flames, right? Because it's one who embodies these aspects. So I was explaining this to someone, but I'm not too sure, but thank you, Divine. The divine crystal blueprint consists of your physical, your mental, your emotional, your astral, and your etheric template. When these templates are out of balance, such as your rainbow frequencies, it has to do with the alignment of your chakras, which is your masculine and feminine energy. Because we do have masculine and feminine energy within each chakra, right?
Absolutely.
For me, in my personal journey, from being NDEs, dog bitten, even being raped, and all these things, both physically and spiritually, it was a lot of emotional blockages in my sacral chakra and my root, because I was not connecting to the divine feminine and energies of myself. I was not taught self-love. I was taught to suppress your emotion. Don't speak out about it. And this is something that I am truly transitioning, because I had a lot of injuries that was like stuck emotions, suppressed emotions. And I had to dive deep into shadow healing, pulling back your soul fragmented pieces, loving that inner child, truly embodying that divine essence. And this is why Christ always mentioned, and this is what I love. I love Christ was a bit of a rebel like us as well too, because Christ would go to the temples and preach, and they didn't want it to listen, so he mashed up the tables and the chair. You don't want to listen to the divine word, so so be it, right? Because he lived a simple life, and I love that he lived a simple life where he would just be around for healing others. That empathy, that love, that emotional conduit is something so embedded into how do I say, into our heart space, because being a original organic crystal avatar, we have to incorporate the Blu-ray, which is the emotional layer, because without that we cannot ascend, right? Because the Blu-ray is connected to your blood or your DNA as well, which is activating your empathic abilities, because the Blu-ray connects deeply to Mother Mary. And if you look at Mother Mary, she's always depicted as crying for humanity. She always embodies others' pain and suffering and transmute it and alchemizes. When the world wants fame and glory and everything in it, but they suppress the empathic love. They suppress the mother's love. That's why the planet is in such an unbalanced state. And I love that you mentioned the scales, because I am of a Libra scale. So you have to honor both your divine feminine and divine masculine energy. Doesn't mean from a wounded aspect, it means from a balanced, healed aspect within yourself. The energies is not external, it's within. That's why I don't choose to have like a platform or anything, because a lot, I have conquered certain things within myself, but the true love of humanity is within our flames, instead of embodying the true Christo Sophia essence, which is the divine Shekinah Amore flame. So we are anchoring these flames to open this portal, which is the blue ivory ray, which embodies the violet, the gold, and the blue flame, which represents the Trinity flames. Taisha intado mekirasha alahamkina la ashanamate alakina kararasha rashashi ishanamata. Thank you, Divine, with a grateful heart. It's like one more thing I wanted to mention. Divine mentioned to me, right, Alicia, there's certain reason why we give each and every soul pain and suffering for, Have you learned your lesson on a soul level? Have you learned what is detachment? Have you learned? Because I always say this, and I don't know. I'm a very factual person. If you speak to me, I will speak based on what I have experienced in my life. But I say detachment is good for the soul, attachment is good for the ego. And a lot of others don't really understand this. Is when you do your shadow work and you claim back that soul fragmented pieces, because we have deep layers of trauma, of all these things, because there's a lot of abuse in the world that others don't speak of, right? Others choose to suppress it. Look at that's why I love, like, kids would always speak the truth, like, miss, or this person hit me, or this thing, because they cannot lie to them hearts, because in their hearts is that pure divine amore love. And we as an adults need to suppress this in breaking these bondages, such as a Blu-ray starseed, because a Blu-ray cannot deny the emotional, empathic, sensitivity side of her or him, right? Because this is what they came in to do, to transmute and alchemize the damaged, mutated DNA strands. And this is what they mention is the forbidden or the lost light workers of the rays. But the blue rainbow rays incorporates all the rainbow frequencies, and I have seen it in my aura. I have seen it by the grace of divine. I have seen it, and it's so beautiful. It's, as above, so below. And I love that you mentioned the infinity, because it draws me back to the 8-point star of Venus, right? Which is the greatest electromagnetic field, which is also represented as the infinity or the compass as well. So when you can reach to that 0-point energies, where the two intersection of the divine masculine and divine feminine, then you can reach to your 0-point azurite center, which is your upper heart. This is when you can be truly neutral and understand why is everything in this illusion the way it is, then, from Maya perspective. Taisha Intedor Mikirasha Allaham Kirasha Teisha Namata. Thank you, Divine, with a grateful heart. Because it has been suppressed, that the feminine was suppressed for so long. You know, like I'm just sharing one of my experience. I have been attacked for my sexual energies, and I speak about it now because others need to know about these things. Because when your sexual energies comes out, it comes out as creativity, intuition, um working with that divine feminine aspect, that womb, that mother. But some people tend to suppress it, like a girl shouldn't be this way, you know. And funny, as an 11, we embody both energies, 1 and 2, because 1 represents the divine masculine, which is like the doorway, which is logic and very say 2 represents the divine feminine, which is very, very intuitive and stuff. And this is why I connect with the Blue Rays very, very deeply. I mean, we can switch within our aura fields, which is beautiful. But I love that what is hidden, and I love that you mentioned that I am the Codex 14, the flame of hidden radiance. I think it's Codex 11 or Codex 14, I'm not too sure. The flame of hidden radiance. So what is hidden must come to light, just as day and night. And I love it, and I thank you.
That's exactly well said. That's what I said yesterday. What is in darkness will shine light on. Like, we all have the code.
Yep. We all
You have
have
to
it.
find it within yourself. And
You
I
have to-
totally hear you loud
Yes.
and clear.
Yes, because we have to find that love. What is the only frequency that survive in the whole entire planet throughout history, throughout the darker eras, was love.
And what
Love.
has been helping me to like stay in that high heart chakra love, it has helped me, like, not just yoga, but Tai Chi and Qigong, because it really changes and moves the energy.
It's connecting you to
Yeah.
your inner child to flow
Yeah,
that
and it's
feminine
getting me
energy.
out of my head and out of my heart and into my body.
Yes.
Yeah, we were just talking about Tai Chi yesterday or the day
Qigong.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to do kung fu. I remember I loved nature fist kung fu. You would flow with the elements, like with air, earth, fire, water, that you will mimic in sense like how the swan will operate, so graceful and diligent, such as the scorpion too as well. They could raise the stingers as well too.
It has really cleared my energy and kept me grounded into my body.
Yeah. Yep. Now, Alicia, do you do the Maharic seal?
Yes.
Okay.
I practice.
I thought you did.
The Akashic shields. I even practiced early today because I felt like, still the Blue Rays are still misunderstood. A lot of people take us for granted, and a lot of people misunderstood. They might
Agreed and
gravitate.
seeing that.
Yeah. So the Blue Rays or the Akashic, the Maharata seals work divinely with how to say Metatron. I connect deeply with Metatron as well, Archangel Raphael, just like you, beautiful Opal. Metatron comes in through sacred geometry or symbols. So we have being placed in the heart or the Amori heart chakra, we have the upper and the lower heart, which is represented by the 8 or the infinity as well, which is the 8-point star of Venus, right? Which is the greatest electromagnetic field that we could bring to the planet, which is divine amore love, which we are opening that portal. So when we could understand that compass, because Venus, one of Venus' tools is a compass. So we can place love just like a node, just like we are on the grid points of Gaia, latitude and longitude. We are sending love in different direction, north, south, east, west, throughout the planet, because this is what the compass of Venus indicates, right? Just like the mirror. The mirror is not to use for anyone else but yourself, because what are you reflecting outwards? If your inner world isn't aligned, is it reflecting outward? Because, I would say doing inner work, especially shadow work, I would think I would gravitate to a lot of healed people and a lot of healed ones. Nope. I got all the traumatic ones, all the ones that who have been through a lot of deep trauma have come to me, and they feel safe, they feel comfort to open up and express. And that's something that I would always cherish, because a lot of people do not have that trust or that love or that compassion or that gentle love of a mother, especially.
It's that presence that you come with. That's why they can settle themselves down and listen to you.
Right. It comes like Mother Mary. That's why I love Mother Mary in her
That's why she wears the blue garnet.
Yes, because she is the blue ray. The blue ray connects to the divine feminine. The red ray connects to the divine masculine. So it have to have a merger alchemist. That's why they mention Jesus is the son of Mary. Mary is symbolizing as the earth. The sun is the sun, what we see in the sky. So
Because he
without
learned from his mother how to be in touch with his heart.
So if we are not healing the mother, which is the earth, we are not healing our heart. So how would we ascend in a frequency then? How would we spread divine Amori love? Because Amori or Shekinah means where the divine dwells in. So when we can truly love and embody that essence, both our light and our darker aspect, and come to a neutral point, this is who we are, right? We have grateful for the journey, we have released these traumas, and we have ascended. That's how we ascend to the D4 or the Amori heart chakra. Because Amantania, which from the Lyran's aspect, or even from Ashiana Dean's teaching, is the 12th stargate, right? Which was actually Gaia higher state of consciousness. I am a 12. When she descended into Tara, means that she was ascended to 5D consciousness. We were still in 1. And then when she had this split, she went down to Gaia, which is her 3D consciousness. We all had amnesia. We lost our memories. We lost soul fragmented pieces. And this is why we are here. Like I always felt like I was chatting with another 11 sister from Iran, who is presently in the war as well. And my heart goes out to her. I admire her because she has a lot more earth placements. I have more air placements. So I have more like, how to say, the embodiment of the masculine elements.
We carry that inspiration.
She mentioned to me that she felt her heart missing. And I said I felt the same way, like piece of our heart is missing, like Gaia's heart is missing. And for us to embody Gaia in terms of anchoring the Blue Ray, which is that empathic, emotional love, because this is what the feminine is about as well too, that nurturing, that creativity, that gentle love. A mother's love would never go untouched. That's why I love Mother Mary, because being through so much darkness in my life, that was afflicted to me, and I felt her love, and I felt her peace, and I felt her serenity. And that's why we always have to bring it back down to a neutral point. Alicia might be a little rebel sometimes, but that gentle love is what stabilizes us. In understanding our ego aspect and understanding our authenticity.
I don't carry a rigid sword. I carry a quiet moral compass. Yeah.
Yes, which is beautiful, because this is what the rose or the lotus ray is.
We're not trying to disrupt you and just stop you, Alicia, but we got to give someone else time, because we only have like 9 minutes left.
Sure.
But you are absolutely right on. You are spot on. You are bullseyeing every single thing that we've been working on. Thank you.
Thank you. So grateful.
Tammy, what do you got to say, girl?
Sorry, I was in here. I've got two phones down here. I was reading it. I was chatting. Oh, so a couple of things actually. We're all thinking about how, and I even mentioned in there the things that our parents did to us, and I have to go back in time and remember. For a lot of people, being maternal comes naturally. There are those out there it doesn't come to them at all.
Yeah.
And we don't teach our people how to do this at all. We don't show them how to be
Why they
compassionate, what
can't
it looks
show
like,
up.
or anything like that. So the thing
Yes.
about that is they were given so much wrong information about how evil all those things were. And can you imagine how scared your parents were, Trina, when your mother saw the devil in you? That's so sad that I hate that you went through, but she was scared to death that you were possessed because of our system, because of what
She's
she
seen
did.
your eyes change
And I
because that's
find
what
that
they
so
do.
sad, and that gave me such a new compassion. Yeah, it showed me so much. I just told my mom I loved her more and more right then. I was like, well, I love you, Mama. You went through so much crap, the things, especially in the South, in this, this patriarchy we have, and what we went through as women to become wives, and then the work that they've gone through, and the struggles they've had. I can only imagine. And who am I to say that she was wrong or right in what she did? Yeah, and there was one other thing. I only had two quick things, and I'll be quiet. But Val and I were in a group last night. We watched Fitzy a little bit, and somebody asked a question about the railroad, and I think Yaya was in there too, and about does it carry our frequency if we go out there and we pray and put our energies out into the world? Do the railways have anything to do with how far it goes? And the answer was yes. So if you guys are around any railroad tracks and you're praying, go touch one. So I think that's amazing. Yeah. They also cautioned that we had to be careful. I got to go back and look at that. But there was some reason they said you have to be careful doing it. So make sure you're always covered when you do it. But I think that's amazing. And then Valerie, she got an answer back on one of her questions too that I thought was amazing. I had asked you earlier if you wanted to come up and tell them. Do you feel like sharing it?
You can tell them. You can tell them.
I don't remember what your question was.
Oh,
Your
I was
question,
talking
though,
about
what did you ask them? You asked them something
about AI and Atlantis.
You gotta tell the story.
I know. I forgot.
You were talking about the portals. It was the portal.
That's why
Number one codon.
You were asking if St. Louis.
Stinker. Okay, I asked about.
I fell asleep.
He was talking about
you were answering
AI.
a question about your portals.
I was asking about
St. Louis and the
Atlantis.
portal.
Atlantis.
Oh, you said something about St. Louis's portals, though. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. The St. Louis Arch, the Gateway Arch. I was asking about is it, and which I knew the answer because all gateways sit right in front or not on water. Usually, if you look at all the gateways around
You're talking about this.
Okay, good. That's what I forgot about it actually until she brought it up because he didn't answer me. So before I left,
he did. He actually.
I didn't. I had to leave because
Did you
Chris
go
came
away
home.
because Soraya answered you back?
Yeah.
The answer
See,
was
I didn't
yes.
get to see it. Okay, which in my intuitive,
it was yes, and I don't know if Fitzy goes back in the courses. But it was amazing. I was like, hey, because I just tagged you and said, I think he's about to answer your question, or he hasn't answered the question yet because he stays so far behind in his chat messages. And then the next thing he did was answer that question. Yeah, that's the
I knew he would when
But yeah, it was yes, and I was like very tickled for you. I was like, cool.
Thank you for letting me know that because
But see, I live right beside railroad tracks. I mean, my house is
anyway.
right here at them. The train comes like within 50 feet.
There's something that Forest Fairy said about that. If I remember in our group, our long time ago, well, not long, a few years back, she did a group. Well, it's about a train being a conductor and all that. You'd have to go back and look at the video. Remember, Opal? I remember too.
Being beside these tracks, y'all said, now I see why you're there like that. I said, well, I wish you'd show me one.
Are you talking about bridge gates?
But anyway,
where?
Are you talking about bridge gates?
I'm talking about all gates, all of them around the world. Like, I did a video on it.
Tracks, that's what I'm talking about. But she was talking about the arch, in St. Louis.
Well, the gateways, all the gateways, but the one closest to me would be the arch, and that's why I was asking about that. And my dad, my father, that is no longer with us, and
Is
you know,
she cutting out for
but
others?
spirit, so with us in spirit, he worked on that arch and on the elevators because he was the elevator man. And so there's something to that.
Right.
That I believe that we're connected through all spirits through the gateways. That's my point. That was my point with that. And AI.
I think that's cool.
Yeah. Angelic
It was a
intelligence.
heck of a question. I thought it was a great.
That's right.
That's not AI. Yeah, you know what I meant. Okay.
Yep.
And that is something that I am working on getting because, y'all, my phone's been tampered with, and so that's the reason I believe that block is there. It's not because they don't want to come through. It's because of outside sources trying to stop it. So, and I know that because that's what Spirit keeps telling me. You know what I mean? Because I kept the same stupid phone number, I kept something the same, and that's the one thing that kept the line active. And I should have did everything brand new when I got this new phone. That's all. Yeah. But it is what it is. And Spirit comes through every technology anyway, that you know that.
Yep.
Music, movies, etc. The sky's the limit, they say. which means there's no limit. Not that the sky is limit, you know what I mean. It's a portal too. The sky. A gateway, I believe. And I don't know about y'all, but I believe that we're in realms, not planets. That's me though. Because and I believe that's why we see they have satellites up there. I mean, let's think about it.
I don't think the Earth is either round or flat.
Yeah, exactly. And think about it. Round, does that even describe a shape? A little, but it's so fluent, like kind of like your infinity symbol, but without the you get it. Ever fluid, and that's why we're raising our frequency, which I believe we all came in with already a high frequency, like when we came in. It's just things along the way, like growing up, and things kind of dormanted it, and then so that's all. When we come together as we are, it's activating each one of us through us, because I'm close to a portal gateway, and wherever you're at, Tommy's close to the keys, right? Those are the keys are. I mean, it says it right in the name, the Florida Keys.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
and that's where the portal is. That's where Mayaka State Park's near.
I believe it. Yeah, because that's what it's not on that video, but I know that's a Stargate. Yes.
Yeah.
And I used to live by there, Tommy, in Cape Coral.
Wow.
So
yeah,
I've been there. Of course, I've been there because we have to go where we're supposed to go even before we knew anything about this. That's why we went. That's why you live where you live. Why I live where I live, and so on.
Exactly.
And I know that today. I mean, even though I don't always like the area that I live because I love the ocean and I'm not by it, but that's for now. I know the future is wide open. So dream big. That's the thing.
That's right.
We put ourselves back to sleep because we're taught to, grow up and be adult-like, but our inner child is still very much active, and that's the key too. I believe. And my cat came over listening to us, so I know that's a good sign. He's right here, like
it's time 11:11.
Once was a night of a faraway dream. Once was a night when the candle fire burned. Once was a night when the nightingale sang. Once when the smile was gold. Once on a day when the sun shone its brightest. Once on a day when the roses were gone. Once on a day when the rivers flowed in sorrow. Once on this day words were gone. But today, in this moment, in the heat of the fire, with a long aching dream of life, return from the fire. Oh, come near, new life reborn.
Love that, Tammy.
Rise from the waters, come, rise from the sea, each born, heart of the lion, leaning out from the ancient land to build.
You too, child of God. Love you.
Once were a people kind of innocent. Once were a people loving and free. Once were a people alive with eternal light. Once were a people a higher way in wisdom. Once came a wind, dark and cold from the lonely places. Once came a spawn of the dark fallen sun. Once when the rays of the demons were once straight when the higher they were done. But today, in this moment, in the warmth of the sun, rise the long-hated peoples of the gold and silver one, over near, higher lady born. Come, rise from the dreamlands, come, come with me, please, Lord. Children of a higher way, on a ladder waits the way the golden heavens come. Now in a dream, go to worlds that have gone away. Now in a dream, looking forth from behind. Here in this dream, reaching forth to the universe and home to the Lord of our home.
Cute.
Come, open the doorways. Come, let us be free. Here now, we give the love to thee, the holy soul of God, sacred melody.
Here come the butterflies in light language.
I gotta learn how to use a camera.
Oh, it's cute.
Tracks right there.
Beauteous.
Much
All right,
love to
guys. Have a
everybody. I
beautiful,
love
beautiful
everybody.
day. Namaste. Mwah. My soul knows your soul, and
Take
I
care,
love you,
you guys.
angels.
Have a great day.
Have an amazing day.
Be who you are. Tell the truth. Be your truth.